Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Paul PJ James, the trainer who went from fit to fat and back, and today we're going to do abdominals 101. Everything you wanted to know about abs, how to work them, what exercises to do, what you should eat, what works, what doesn't work. I want to incorporate it all into a small video that you can take away with you and really get a good understanding of how to build abs, how to build core strength, and how to look your best. Okay, there's a lot of things people always ask me, what should I eat, when should I eat it, how many ab exercises should I do do them in the morning, should I do them in the night, how do they work, can I lose fat by doing crunches? There's a whole host of things. We're going to address all of those today, so come with me, abdominals 101. Alright, here we are at the first exercise I'm going to show you. I call it hanging abdominals. And it's one of my favourite exercises for building core strength. So what we've got to understand is that your abs are already there. Everyone's got abs. What you do to show your abs is you remove the fat layer from your abs. Now that's done predominantly through healthy eating, obviously, and minimising fats and carbs and a whole heap of stuff. So we'll go into that later on. But for now, I'm just going to show you, every time I walk into the gym, I do 4 different abdominal exercises, 2 sets of 20 of each. That's my rule. 2 sets of 20, 4 different exercises, and I mix them up, whatever I feel like doing on the day. I'm going to show you the hanging abs right now. Notice my foot placement, I'm going out into a triangle. I'm using my core strength. So when I'm doing these, I'm actually locking my core. So I'm not using my back, I'm not using my legs, even though they're moving up and down. I'm locking in my abs as hard as I can. And I'm using that, I'm breathing out. When you bring anything where you bring, when you bring your legs in, you breathe out. When you're there, you're breathing in. Breathe out, breathe in. Keep really still so you don't want to swing. You don't want to be one of those people doing this kind of stuff. It does nothing. So you've got to get your core strength, lock it in, focus, up, out, out, breathe out, in, out, in, out, in. Okay, and 20 reps of those. They're called the hanging abs. They're really, really effective. Anything where you're bringing your legs up to your body, you're going to work your lower abdominals. So anything that you're crunching, you're going to work more the upper. And then there's sides and things like that where you work the obliques, which are through here. We're going to go into a lot of that later on as well. But for now, that was hanging abs. Okay, we're going to do another one where we use the legs to come into the body. So as my legs come in, I'm going to breathe out. As my legs go out, I'm going to breathe in. We're on a flat bench here. And all I'm going to do, this is called knees to chest. It's really easy. Again, you're using your core strength, taking away all the pressure from your lower back. So you're locking your abs, pretend that you're squeezing them. Bring your legs in, breathe out. Legs out, breathe in. Out, in, out, in, out, in. My abs are completely flexed the whole time. I'm always locking my abs. There's no pressure on my lower back at all. I'm using that motion there into there. And I'm squeezing as hard as I can all the time. These are building core strength right through your abdominals. So that when you drop the fat, you're going to rip up so quickly. You're going to have all that development underneath. And as you reduce fat and your body fat goes down, your abs are just going to pop out. So all this is building. You're building what you've already got. And then your food intake is actually depleting the fat around those abdominals that you've been working really hard in the gym. Always do your abs first thing in the morning with your cardio. For those of you that have been following me over the years, you know I advocate 15 minutes of cardio first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. It's called fasted training. It's scientifically proven to lose fat effectively and permanently. Alright, now all these exercises that you're seeing are in my new book that's coming out in a couple of weeks. It's called Take It Off, Keep It Off. It's got me on the cover, so you'll know it's my book. And it's going to go into detail about exercises and things like that. And there's a whole host of information in there, so you can check that out as well. So I'll show you again, knees to chest. Okay, and that's about the patient one as well. When you're starting off, start slow, get the right technique, As you get better and you get stronger, go as fast as you can. This is a cardio workout, you're burning constantly. When I'm in the gym, there's no cell phones, there's no talking, I'm not listening to anything, I'm focusing. I'm in here in the morning, 15 minutes of cardio, abs, 5 minutes of abs, 10 at the most, stretch, out. Same with my weights. I'm in here, 45, 50 minute workout, gone. You know, that's what you want to get into. You're here to do focus, do the job well, and get out there and enjoy life. Okay, so that was the knees to chest. All right, moving right along. I'm not taking a rest, I'm just getting into position for the next one. I'm going to work a bit of the top abs now, so by doing crunches. Get yourself a fit ball, just a medium-sized one. They're really good, they ease your back pressure, all the pain that's normally associated with sit-ups. These are fantastic, you don't need any weights. All you do is you go all the way back, breathing in, come in, squeeze the top of your abs, and breathe out, expel the air. So breathe in, really stretch that out so you're stretching your back at the same time, stretching through your torso, and squeeze in. Get up using your abs, not your back. Out, there, in, breathe out, in, out, okay? That's going to give you really defined top abs. This is the best exercise for the upper abdominals. Try it out, it's really, really good. All right, this little piece of equipment, I love it. It's fantastic for obliques. Obliques are those side abs that you see through following your ribs right down to the lower torso into your hip flexors, which run down the front of your thighs. This is where you're going to get really lean through the side. Now, on a 45-degree angle, this is awesome. I'm just improvising here, by the way. There's all different types. Whatever type I see, I just adapt to it. So I've locked in one leg, got my knee slightly bent. Now the important thing here is I'm facing the camera at the moment, so I'm working the left side. When you're bending that way and stretching this way, you're working that side predominantly, and in reverse for the other side, okay? So I'll just show you the ones to the camera because no one wants to see my back just, you know, without seeing my face obviously when I'm talking. So control the whole way, like even though I'm talking, I'm locking in this whole area both ways. Now you're going to see a lot of variations of this. Please follow this way. I guarantee you, you're going to see people doing random things that can offer you advice. Please do it this way. You only need to go that far. Any further, you're taking all the pressure off there. You go that far, you lock it in, you go in there and you squeeze it. Breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. I can feel it working. If you put your fingers there as you're doing it, you're going to feel your abdominals underneath. Even if you've got a layer of fat there, you're still going to feel them. Okay. Try to keep your profile straight as well. So don't curve around that way. Don't try to lean back. Just straight. And again, 20 on each side. Okay. And now I'm doing them pretty fast. And as you get better again, you'll learn to lock in your core and do them as fast as you can. Okay, these are fantastic. Side abs, obliques, really, really, really handy. Abs, you've got to work the tops, you've got to work the bottom, and you've got to work the sides. There's no way around it. You've got to have a complete core. Okay, it's no good working one part if you're not going to work the others. All right, now one thing I don't want you to do, stay right there, I'll be back. If you see anyone doing this at the gym, I give you permission, shoot them on sight. Time and time again, I'm sitting there doing abs and I'm watching people doing this kind of stuff. Leaning, leaning, leaning. Now, when you're using weights and you're doing that kind of stuff, you're actually building and thickening your waistline. That is not what we want. For women and men alike, we want to be lean through here. As soon as you start adding weights and people try to get excited, it's not a muscle that you want to build. You want to lean down that area. It's very, very different. So when you do biceps, yeah, you want to go heavier and heavier, great. When you do these, use your own core strength. You know, this kind of stuff with weights is going to thicken right around here. You're always going to have a thick torso. You're not going to be streamlined. That's not what you want. So I don't want to see anyone that watches these videos go and do that kind of stuff. Anyone I know, if I see them, I tell them straight away, you don't do that. It's really important to do the ones that I showed you and do them correctly. All right, that's obliques. All right, we're back on the flat bench. you'll get to use this bench quite a bit when you do a lot of the workouts, because it's just convenient. Flat bench is one of the most common things in a gym, so I like to do a lot of exercises that utilise the flat bench. For this one, we're getting a little bit more advanced, so please try the other easier ones before attempting these. If you want to attempt a few, it's okay. This one you need to be aware of, unless you've got a little bit of strength in your core, it's going to give you a little bit of back pain. So the way to get around that, I'll show you first and then I'll come back and talk about it. So have a look while I demonstrate them. So legs out. Now a variation on that, when my legs are up here, I'm breathing out, so I'm expelling all the air. When my legs are straight, I'm breathing in again. Now a variation, you can also do a leg raise to actually just intensify the burning on the abs. So I'll show you with the leg raise. Okay. Keep your legs as straight as you can when you're doing the normal ones. You can have a little bit of bend in there. It's okay to have a bit of bend. But it's really important to use your abdominals, not your back. So if your back does hurt, maybe leave these till you're a little bit more advanced. But I wanted to show you because they are one of my favourite exercises. Alright, now while we're here, I'm actually going to show you the next one. This one's pretty cool as well, and it's going to start working your hip flexors and right down lower into the abs, so you get a nice V coming in at the bottom of your abs. Okay, so it's basically exactly in the same position, and it's like riding a bike, pedaling on your back. So all it is, you start with your knees bent, one leg out, and you go 1, 2, 3, hold. In that hold position, just lock in everything in your core. Now because I've got a very good core strength, I'm able to talk to you, hold positions, have my legs straight. When you do these initially, you won't be able to talk, I guarantee you. So 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. As you get more advanced, really pick up the pace, get that heart rate right up. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. Notice I'm pushing my legs out. I'm really kicking out and I'm holding, I'm doing forced movements. Now the idea with abs, as you'll see, I'm putting a lot of energy into every single time I do the workout, and then I'm resting. So you do 20 reps, get your heart rate up. Rest, your heart rate goes down. That up and down in the heart rate is perfect for fat burning. Now, to be technical, fat burning, fat burning occurs at around 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate. Throw out all the signs, all the figures, just simplify it into work hard, rest, and you'll be fine. Okay, and just remember with abs, to get them to really show, it's all about eating. Predominantly, everything you do outside the gym shapes you inside the gym. Okay? It's important to do weights, it's important to do abdominal work. Don't do ab work to show your abs. Eat less fat outside the gym to show your abs. Work your core strength inside the gym. Okay? It's a really important tip. Alright, let's move along. I'll show you another one. Alright guys, this is the last one I'm going to show you for abs, and probably the best one for core strength. I mean brute strength, where you're just locking your core and you can feel it, just like a rock. This is an ab wheel. Okay? You can purchase one of these. Most gyms won't supply these, but you can purchase one on the net. They're pretty easy to find. And we're going to do some ab wheel exercises that are really going to target core. Okay? Most of you will be familiar with the plank test. The plank test basically where you're lying down like this and see how long you can support yourself, that kind of stuff, without your stomach touching the ground. Okay, that's a standard plank test. This takes it to a whole new level. So what you've got to do is roll. Now you've got to lock in your core the whole time. You've got to be really focused for this one. As you start off, hopefully you can see my legs in the background, but my knees are just on the floor, my legs are up in the air. That's more the advanced one. If you want to take a bit of pressure off and make it a bit easier for you, put your legs down. Initially, just roll a bit forward until you feel it. That's all you have to do at the start, just until you feel it. You'll notice with my hips, my hips are going out, not up. Okay, up is wrong, out is correct. When you're going up like that, there's no pressure on your abs. When you're going in with your hips, you're going to put a lot of pressure on your abs. Okay, I'll show you sort of a medium range one so you can try to basically replicate this on your own. So starting positions, stretch forward and use your abdominals to bring it back, not your back, not your arms will be secondary, but your abs, you want to squeeze your abs. And squeeze. Squeeze. Now that exercise there is fantastic for core. This is going to give you the strongest core, it alleviates back pain, it's fantastic. Now after you do those, I'm never resting in the gym, like even if I'm taking a break from something, I'll do something else. Perfect opportunity here, okay? Do some close arm push-ups. From there, keep your body nice and flat. Straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 close arm push-ups. You know, you can do things just in a split second. This is how you can see that just quickly, I've been explaining things, I've been talking, having a discussion, but you don't need to. If you focus, you can get your abs done in 5 minutes. I totally believe in that, and I'm a perfect example of someone who spends about 5 minutes a day on abs. It's really easy. Alright guys and girls, there you have it, my abdominals 101. Thanks for watching. Just remember with cardio and with your abdominals, you want to work them first thing in the morning. Now today I wanted a quiet gym, so I'm actually here at midnight. Yes, it really is, it's midnight. I never stop. So what you've got to remember, do your cardio 15 minutes on the cross trainer in the morning on an empty stomach, okay? Medium to medium fast pace, then straight into your abdominals. It will take you 5 or 10 minutes and that's it. So 4 exercises, 2 times 20 reps, that's all you have to remember, and then mix it up. And in the book I've got a lot more abdominal exercises as well, so you can check them out and try different things. So today, just to show you, I'll try to get in the light. So we did right through here, through your sides, your obliques, okay? For women and men, you want to be lean through here, it's really important. You don't want to be boxy, so you want to come right in at the sides. We did obliques, we did the upper and lower abs, and we focused a lot on building core strength, and that's what you need to do. Now for me, this is at the end of the day, I've had 4 or 5 meals, okay? And I've had water and a whole heap of things. If you're doing them in the morning, you're going to see a lot more definition. Okay? You always look your leanest in the morning. I'm Paul PJ James, the trainer who went from fit to fat and back. And tune in next time, we'll be doing a lot more of these videos coming into the next few months. And remember, always keep it moving. Notice my foot placement, I'm going out into a triangle. I'm using my core strength. So when I'm doing these, I'm actually locking my core, so I'm not using my back, I'm not using my legs even though they're moving up and down. I'm locking in my abs as hard as I can, and I'm using that, I'm breathing out. When you bring anything where you bring, when you bring your legs in, you breathe out. When you're there, you're breathing in. Breathe out, breathe in. Keep really still so you don't want to swing. You don't want to be one of those people doing this kind of stuff. It does nothing. So you've got to get your core strength, lock it in, focus, up, out, breathe out, in, out, in. Okay, and 20 reps of those, they're called the hanging abs. They're really, really effective. Anything where you're bringing your legs up to your body, you're going to work your lower abdominals. So anything that you're crunching, you're going to work more the upper. And then there's sides and things like that where you work the obliques, which is through here. We're going to go into a lot of those. Should I do them in the morning? Should I do them in the night? How do they work? Can I lose fat by doing crunches? There's a whole host of things. We're going to address all of those today. So come with me, abdominals 101. All right, here we are at the first exercise I'm going to show you. I call it hanging abdominals. And it's one of my favourite exercises for building core strength. So what we've got to understand is that your abs are already there. Everyone's got abs. What you do to show your abs is you remove the fat layer from your abs. Now that's done predominantly through healthy eating, obviously, and minimizing fats and carbs and a whole heap of stuff. So we'll go into that later on. But for now, I'm just going to show you, every time I walk into the gym, I do 4 different abdominal exercises, 2 sets of 20 of each. That's my rule. 2 sets of 20, 4 different exercises, and I mix them up, whatever I feel like doing on the day. I'm going to show you the hanging abs right now. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Paul PJ James, the trainer who went from fit to fat and back, and today we're going to do abdominals 101. Everything you wanted to know about abs, how to work them, what exercises to do, what you should eat, what works, what doesn't work. I want to incorporate it all into a small video that you can take away with you and really get a good understanding of how to build abs, how to build core strength, and how to look your best. Okay, there's a lot of things people always ask me, what should I eat, when should I eat it, how many ab exercises